Tune in and watch Lori and Amelia as they talk health and wellness, keep you in the know, highlight do-gooders in promo, and spill the tea in Never Have I Ever. And now, it's time for the rundown.
Hello and welcome to episode 78 of the rundown. 78! I know, and we're live and in person. Just in case you don't know, I'm Amelia Madl with Promo Corner, and this is
Lori Bolton would totally be on Bel.
I'm glad we can remember our names today. As you can tell, we're in Vegas. It is loud. Hopefully you can hear us. There's a lot of moving. You'll be able to see people around. We have a fan club over here. Audience, hi! So before we get started, I have something really exciting. Our sponsor is Bel Promo.
Oh, I love Bel Promo.
And I'm surprising Lori because they did our new t-shirts and she hasn't seen them yet. So just want to kind of give a quick shout out. So Bel Promo, even though they live in drinkware and bag world, their apparel is a fast growing category. And they are particularly in headwear and t-shirts. And you can see how awesome they are on these amazing shirts. So get ready. Lori hasn't seen it. So you all have seen the shirts from last year. They look like this on the front. This is the back. Are you ready? Oh
my gosh.
So these are those.
Do we have to say like how this came about?
No, because if you know, you know. If you don't, then yeah. So if you are cool enough or you think you're cool enough to get a t-shirt, come see Lori or I, and I think we're going to make you do a party trick or something to get one.
Party trick.
Because these are very limited and very sought after, and I've already had people ask me about them, but I don't know if they're going to get one.
Party tricks?
I don't know. We'll make it up.
Like, is it twerking? Is that a party trick?
If you twerk at a party, I guess that's a party trick. I don't know. I'm not going to be twerking.
No, nor am I.
Woo!
Or is it rolling the quarters down your nose where the line, you put eyeliner on it?
Oh,
nobody knows.
That's a good one. That's a good one. So again, shout out. Thank you, Bel Promo.
Thank you, Bel Promo. They're amazing.
Yes, go find them and then be the reason someone smiles. Go visit belpromo.com.
Love.
Whew. So we're at Vegas. We're not going to spill the tea because what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Always.
So if you're not here, sorry. Not on you.
Yeah, exactly. We can't spill any tea.
Yeah, and today's the first day of the show, so there's not
a ton of tea to spill.
Yeah, I haven't gotten into any shenanigans. Yeah. I've been in bed early. I know I look like I haven't, but I have.
You look amazing.
So,
as always.
Aww. So do you, man. She squeezed me earlier to hug me, and I was like, you're going to break me. You're so freaking strong. Lori is killing it. And while you're killing it, you're going to give us 11 Lori tip.
That changes the whole dynamic of living with Lori. We're going to go living with Lori.
Give me a tip. Something, I don't think there's enough of anything to make me feel refreshed in this environment. But if we're here, what should we be doing right now?
If we're in Vegas, you guys, I talk about this all the time. I mention it probably every episode. You have to hydrate, even more so. You're on the show floor. I actually had David go get 2 cases of water to keep in the booth because I could go all day long without water.
Oh, no.
So the other thing is that I'm a huge fan of, not necessarily in Vegas because you've indulged too much.
Yeah.
But going to get an IV.
Oh, yeah.
I actually talked to PPAI and I was hoping they were going to have an IV booth set up on the floor. They didn't pull it off. But how cool would that be? Like just to go in the middle of the day and get an IV and get like rejuvenated.
Yeah.
So you have to hydrate, you guys. And I've got my watch on, so I'm tracking my steps. I usually clock between 4 and 5 miles in Vegas. So you're moving your body, which is great. Get out of the booth and hydrate.
Yeah.
Hydrate.
Yesterday was set up. I clocked over 7 miles yesterday.
So that's insane.
And my dogs are barking.
I do have my big girl shoes on. I know you can't see on camera, but I did bring my on clouds just in case.
Yeah, you need them. Okay, well, hydrate. I had some liquid IV that I put in my water.
Liquid IV is good. Is it alcoholic or non-alcoholic?
It's not. That would dry you out and hydrate you at the same time.
But maybe it's a good balance.
A little counterproductive.
I don't know. I haven't tried it. So that's my that's my suggestion, my recommendation, as always in Vegas, and get plenty of sleep. But that is like out the window. I'm the only one that gets sleep.
Yeah, she goes to bed early.
I go to bed early.
Okay, so one of our new segments is if you know, you know.
You know,
There has been a lot of moving pieces, parts, people lately.
So many.
I probably could have filled a whole sheet of paper, but I just picked a few.
Okay.
So you want me to go first? Do you have anybody?
Well, I do have some, but I want to see who you have.
Okay. Well, one of the bigger ones I would say is Jason Lukash is back in the industry with Mike. I'm going to butcher his last name. Do you know how to say Mike's last name? Dimzik? I don't know. Mike and Jason, everybody knows him from Audio. They're back in the industry with a new company called Rupt and Quinn Bowie.
We were waiting.
Quinn was going.
So nice.
They picked Quinn up. So
that's so great.
That's 3 people. So who do you have?
So
look at my list.
Jay Charles has completely revamped their whole team. So Kale is running VP of sales.
Okay.
Sandy Nichols is a regional, and then they just picked up Larry Frodema that used to be at Evans.
Oh, okay.
So they are building that team like crazy. I'm like, Kale, do you have a good budget? And he's like,
not anymore.
Not anymore. So they, Jay Charles.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay, here's another one. My good friend, Miss Mandy Rudd, went to Jimmy Mart.
Yes, so, I just saw Mandy at Clemenscue.
Yeah, she's been a self-run operation for like 10 years now.
So exciting.
And she joined their team, so shout out to Mandy.
And Mandy's going to be running the business development, from what I understand, in America, in the States.
Yes.
So good.
New business, yeah.
And then one of our dear friends, Sarah Goshgarian Unruh.
Yes.
Is she on your list?
No, we kind of mentioned her last week, but we didn't say where she was going. Yes. She's with Stalls.
Yes. So she's joined Stalls, and she's doing like business development, national sales manager, director. I'm super happy. I got to give her a squeeze today, and very, very excited for her.
Okay. Another big one. I don't know. You maybe know. Maybe you don't know. Michael Riesbaum.
No, I don't know. Where did Michael go?
He's on his own. He's doing consulting in the industry now.
Fantastic.
So if you need a consultant, find Michael.
I love it. I haven't seen him yet on the show floor, but that's because I'm in a 20 by 20 space. I need to get out more.
They keep you locked up.
I get shocked if I cross that line.
Oh,
get back.
And somebody we mentioned last time, but we didn't know what the company was. Brandon Petrich.
Yes.
Do you know where he is?
No.
Well, girl, he is now the executive creative director for Mark 8 Media. Mark, and then an 8 Media.
And are they?
They're new to the industry.
Okay, I was just gonna say they don't sound familiar to me, so that's good. That's good.
Okay, well we're gonna cut it there. Hi, people. There's people watching us. I
love it. So good.
Do-gooders. I found something that's happening right here, so I don't know if you found anything.
You I think have more time than I have.
I had to research. Work. I thought I just showed up and just spewed. Now I had to work. So we're doing Do-Gooders highlights. So I found out that Charles River is here and they are selling samples. So that doesn't sound amazing. But the amazing part is they are selling samples for $10 and they're in booth 2033 and all of the revenue is going to a charity called First Descent.
And what is that charity?
So they are a group that works with kids in need and they do outdoor experimental programs to help get kids outside and get healthy and get fresh air. Long-term survivorship of young adults affected by cancer and other serious health conditions.
That's amazing.
So
that's amazing.
Yeah, if you're around, go do good, get a sample of something cool, and then do good by helping their charity.
I love that so much.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
That makes me really happy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll just go like donate because they're doing it. I don't need anything, right?
Yeah, I don't know what the sample is. I don't know where they are. Oh, 2033. So they're really far from me right now.
2033 is just like right there.
No, it's that way.
Okay.
You're pretty.
I'm geographically challenged. Everybody knows that.
Oh, okay. Moving on.
Yes.
So I'm not giving everyone my sickening recommendations of TV because I watch too much TV. So I have some books
Yes.
recommended.
Okay.
So the first one is more, well, they're both serious, but so I'm recommending Hit the Target by none other than Mr. Kirby Hoffman.
Thank you for saying that because his book was just reintroduced to me this yesterday or Sunday. So
So go check it out. You can buy it on like your tablet.
I think
or on
Amazon
Amazon.
too.
Yeah. So go check him out. And then Kirby is a big reader. I am not.
I don't. I fall asleep when I have a book.
Yeah, I suck at reading. But Kirby recommended a bunch of books the other day, and I said, "Is it okay if I steal one of the books because you read it, obviously, and you're supporting it?" So out of all the list, there's one I picked, and it is called "The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Beep." That starts with an F. The subtle art of not giving a fudge.
I love
fucker.
it.
So of course I picked that one. It's by.
And are you like able to read it and flip?
Well, I haven't read it yet.
Okay,
It's by.
okay. Let's make
yeah.
a deal. Let's make a deal. Have you gotten the book?
No,
Okay, let's make a deal.
I did the research. Now I gotta read the book too.
By the end of tomorrow, we'll get the book. We'll just order it on Amazon, and then
Okay.
you and I will read it together. We'll hold each other accountable.
Okay. I like the theory behind it.
I
I've
do
heard
too.
a podcast and I've heard other people speak similar around this. So the author is Mark Manson. And it's basically, so Kirby does say if you're offended by strong language, do not read the book because they're going to like tell it like it is. It's going to be real. You see my phone keep flashing.
Yes.
People are like, we're watching you. So it is telling folks that sometimes you have to suffer through things and you just have to deal with it. So instead of, let's see, let me read my notes again. Don't dwell. So basically crap happens. Do you dwell on it or do you acknowledge it and move on?
I think you acknowledge it and move on.
Yeah.
You have to acknowledge whether it's your fault or not. And this is like in the coaching world for me. Acknowledge it, either put things in place, and you have to move forward. You have to move through it.
Yes.
I can't look back at what happened an hour ago.
Nope. It's
Not
bad
even
for
5
you.
minutes. It's so bad for you. And it's really hard when you've got, like somebody I'm coaching that is not in that state, that mentality. You need to take a pause. He's marching in here like nobody's business.
Yeah. Excuse me, we're recording, sir.
Like you have to give yourself permission and grace to say yes, acknowledge and move on.
So with the podcast, again, I haven't read the book, but there was a podcast, and I'm scared someone's gonna like jump out of it. See,
Oh,
somebody is. I was like, someone's gonna jump out of a book. Get out of here. Beat it, nerd. That's our very own Brandon Petrich, but this is an all-girls club, so we can't have boys in our booth. He's distracting me. So the podcast that was similar to this, the lady said she only has 5 F's to give on any given day. And I kind of go by that. So already when you wake up, it might be your family, your health, your job. So if
Plumbing issue, right? Like there's so many things.
Yes, if someone cuts you off in traffic, okay, they suck, honk on them and move on. Don't dwell over.
I even challenge you not to honk and just go, oh my gosh, you must be so like angry, right? There must be something else going on in your life.
I'd cuss at him and then I'd move on.
You'd like flip them off down below.
Yes, you got to move on.
Yeah, I
do
agree with you 100%.
because I don't have the bandwidth. I'm like, I got too much other stuff to worry about. Something happened.
Yes, and I have to tell you, the older you get, again, I'm only 35. The older you get, it becomes easier to really make that distinction of like, you know what, I'm going to really just let it go.
Yeah.
Because life is precious and your time with your loved ones.
I got it. I would sing Let It Go, but the people will drop off of here. Okay. So I've let Lori pick our closing segment.
Before we do our closing, can I just do a quick shout out to one of my best girlfriends that's with me, Leah Gonzalez, all the way in from Ojai, California, and she's working the booth with me. I've known her for 20 years, so she knows a lot about me, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And we are tennis mates, and we kill it on the courts and doubles at 4.0. So
nice.
Thank you, Leah, for coming and working the booth and the show. Yes.
I know a lot of your dirt, but I might have to get with her on some more.
I don't know. She'll tell.
She knows where all the skeletons are buried.
She does know where all the bodies are buried.
Okay, so instead of torturing you, we did this last time.
Yes.
No more acronyms. I'm
Thank
not
you.
going to make Lori guess. We already have the badass unicorn here. So we're doing Never Have I Ever. Last week we asked Never Have I Ever, and it was skinny dipping.
Skinny dipping.
We already gave the answer. So if you don't know our answer, go back and watch. So this week I let Lori pick this one, and it is Never Have I Ever Peed in the Pool.
Never have I ever peed in a pool. Do you want to go first? You want me to go first?
You go first.
Of course.
Yes.
Like, are you talking about when I was 5?
I don't think we need to go into how recently. Just yes, of course I peed in the pool. That's
In
my
your own pool.
No, not in my own pool.
That's even funnier.
I wouldn't pee in my own pool. I'd pee in someone else's pool. I live in the country. I can just get out of the pool
Pee on
and
the
pee
bushes.
next to a bush. I don't
Yeah.
have to pee in the pool.
Of
So
course you haven't peed in your pool because you wreck the chemicals. You'll pee in somebody else's pool.
Yeah.
I have peed in people's pool.
Yeah.
Not on purpose, but if I'm having a cocktail, we're all like having so much fun. Is that bad?
You're not invited to my pool.
Well, if you live in the country, I can just get out and go potty in the bushes.
Audience participation. Raise your hand if you've peed in a pool before.
Yes.
Peed in a pool. Okay, we're a bunch of sick, gross people here. Everybody here has peed in a pool. I'm not going to call them out and tell you who is behind the camera, but there's
Yeah.
a bunch of dirty birds out here. Dirty, dirty birds.
So we're dirty too then.
Yes. Well, you more so. You're like talking about doing it
What?
recently.
No, I did not. I said 5. When I was
You were
5.
drinking alcohol at 5?
Well,
This is live. You can't go back. There's no editing.
no. Help me. Edit this bad boy, would ya?
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, if anybody's watching and you're here, come by and see me at Promo Corner at booth 5317. And Lori, where can they find you?
I'm at 3519.
3519.
Hi, Christian. 3519. We are right by San Martin and Edwards. You can't miss us. We're in a 20 by 20 island. It's very
Okay.
cool.
We are also in an island.
I know. I kind of like the island. This is a really cool spot.
We're cool. We're cool people.
We are cool people.
Look at how cool. I gotta just show
I
this.
know, but I don't get one.
Well, you don't work at Promo Corner.
Well, I kind of do.
I do. We do have something for you. You get a shirt before you leave. Different than this. Not this one, but you get a shirt.
I want one of these too. That's my unicorn. That's my badass unicorn.
It is.
I love it.
All right. Well, we're gonna end this shit show debauchery going on here with all these dirty pee people. This will be re-airing on January 26th. Dang, people are getting rowdy here. And then we will drop a new episode
Oh my
on
god!
February 9th.
I love this. Thank you so much. Look,
You have new clothes.
I love it.
All right, we'll see you guys again for our new episode on February the 9th.